is going to face against Gluto and Leon in losers quarterfinals.
That is difficult.
Yeah, exactly. So you get to
That's rough.
you get to fight one of the top seeded teams if you manage to claw your way out of this one.
100%. And so, yeah, I think the only MDVA native is SlushieV1 out of these 4 teams. Of course, the DK player in region, always a threat.
Waddy?
No, I meant like in this.
Oh,
in this,
these 4 players.
These 4
you
players.
said these 4 teams. I'm just like,
Oh, sorry. My apologies. My apologies.
I'm sitting there like, yo, I mean, we've exiled them from the PR. We're not
Yeah, I
exiled
mean, hey,
from
he's
the
out
region.
of the PR. I mean, technically. Anyway, we are jumping into PS2 of all places because it makes the best of games, Scabs. It is DK Hero versus Ness Yoshi. What a combination.
I mean, we were talking about Double Down earlier, and it looks like it's betted all on Hero right now. Might have to top deck a couple times and see what's in the cards.
I know I'm holding out for a Hero, but I'm not sure if the Dragon Quest variant is the one we were expecting. But, hey, you got to be careful with that Bang because that, again, can be absorbed by Ness.
Exactly. Ness, a very good character to counter Hero purely because a lot of those projectiles just do not work out. But Accelerado is such an absurd move. Typically, people talk about, like, whack and black. But this one, good God, this turns this character into basically Shulk.
That's the real, yeah, again, that's Monado art right there. Kaboom, blasting Suarez off the top right there. He, of course, is still living, but need to be careful around that spell list.
Slushie's so far doing a good job of just like poking and prodding in neutral, using those strong tilts to claim space, and then getting the follow-ups. Like DK can follow up so well in the air with things like up air and back air that can claim stocks pretty easily.
Being careful here now. BeastModePaul not quite finding PkChris on that left side. There is actually a quick zap is all it takes.
But now Slushie in an awkward spot. Basically, the PK fire is going to be his nightmare here. Big bodies don't do particularly well against that DK. Not known for having good disadvantage state.
Zoom coming back in after everyone else is dropping stocks here. BeastModePaul is the one to come out, still kicking on this stock, but might not be for too much longer, but excellent DI keeps him afloat.
And Slushie tries to jump out of one projectile, only to get intercepted by another. And unable to recovery is Paul right there.
Yeah, a little bit too low there. Tried to save it for as long as he could. Ended up waiting a little bit too long. And a death of his own choice, unfortunately.
Suarez now stuck at edge, but able to go ahead and get a bit of a reversal of that down air. Slushie forced to center stage. Just kind of swinging with that back air, too.
I like the handoff there from Slushie to BeastModePaul. Kaboom coming in and out. It is, it actually does kill Suarez there. Slushie survives just for a moment long before. Okay, everyone is just getting hit up, down, and all around. This is dangerous. I love that from BeastModePaul.
Has enough MP to make it back, too, from the depths. Such great presence of mind.
So smart, and that was an absolute blast of a situation for all characters and players involved. And I love how Red Team is covering each other right now.
Yeah, they understand that Slushie can do his best only when he's in advantage state. This character can get opened up relatively easily, so Paul has to do his best to maximize Slushie's opportunities to toss out these hitboxes.
Yeah, not to mention the craziness of the menu, keeping Blue Team on their toes. They've been caught out a couple of times now, not to mention the buffs that Paul can bring to the table.
Suarez able to get that in there, and this is going to force out a share stock.
And he's going to smack him, too. He's going to take his stock and smack him a bit as well. That's a 1-2 combo if I've ever seen one.
Exactly. Ungrateful. Ungrateful teammates.
Not quite finding the dare spike. Very important, very big, but right now, BeastMode's just trying to hold on to his stock.
Toss him off stage, but great mash right there from PkChris.
Oh, Suarez actually prepping up Slushie to just dip, and he's getting, that's amazing tech actually, and the tackle was more than enough to prevent PkChris from getting all the way over. That's huge.
And now Slushie can actually go in, allow Paul to just charge up a couple options.
You're getting laddered right now, my friend. You need to be careful.
Rough spot. It's a heal off, so, you know, a couple extra %. See if it makes a difference.
It's true. Gotta be careful, though. This Yoshi can still do tons of damage. I like that. That's going to do a lot. Going to keep himself on there. Psych up instead of the Magic Burst just to cover the entire platform. Giant Punch not having anything good from it as well.
It feels like Suarez just has to really do his best to play elusive here, but no, the projectile. Yeah, that's all it takes.
Hey, thanks for killing me, bro. Fist bump. And it worked. So that's one game down for the red team. Slushie and Paul doing amazing work in that. You know, they were down for a bit, and Slushie had to take a stock. So Paul was doing a great job tanking, great job keeping it busy enough.
Just waiting for Suarez to commit to anything.
Boom, realizes he's committed. Slushie says, hey, I'll join in on the fun.
He definitely didn't need to do that. He was probably going ahead and try to run in and grab just to secure it. But yeah, great presence of mind right there. just toss out that projectile at a disadvantage. We're seeing that a lot where he just fades off, pulls out the menu, is like, listen, if you're going to try to 2-to-1 my teammate, maybe I can go ahead and make an immediate impact.
And you got to remember that you need to stay on top of Hero enough that they don't get that command menu out, because that command menu pays dividends to what they can bring to the table. All their powerful spells, all their powerful buffs can sometimes just randomly kill you at 0% if you're feeling lucky. You never know.
True, that character's basically got a fun button. So if you don't let him hit the fun button, then it gets significantly worse.
So you got to be careful. If Accelerado's on the screen, it's a tough time. So the object is to never let him get it.
Has to roll away. Slushie avoiding that shield break setup potentially from Suarez.
Red team kind of clawing their way back from the corner right now is very difficult. PkChris at least have a lock on it. Boom.
He's just getting those projectiles so well off stage. Like every single time he's off stage, he fades away, pulls out a projectile, and says, all right, I get back for free then. And then immediate zoom. It's like, yeah, let's go.
We're back, boys. There's the grab. Trying to combo to something, not quite having the timing, but I like the idea.
DK definitely one of those characters that can make you look so sick because of his handoffs. Like, you just know that BeastMode is going to be trying his best to take advantage of that, but unable to get out of disadvantage so far. Slushie, that's one thing that he can't really do too well, is he can't bust his teammate out when he's getting smacked up in 2v1.
Yeah, the back air wall from PkChris took 2 stocks there in quick succession. Very, very big for that blue team. It looks like FD so far is the pick of choice because these two are doing great.
And Slushie has just been dealt so much damage, unable to make any kind of an impact here on the second stock. It's kind of the curse of big bodies taken to the extreme.
In the roughest, PkChris is just holding an iron grip at ledge. Slushie is not getting to play the game right now, Scabs.
Just time and time again, rinse and repeat. This character doesn't have the best options, but right now it's looking like he has none.
Getting caught up by the PK flash, but hey, guess what? Suarez finally drops the stock, but you need a little bit more than just a bounce and a power up to take something. There it is. Paul takes a stock, but man, red team are still in the corner here.
Slushie's doing such a good job of surviving, and despite the fact that we were talking about his disadvantage state, he finally loses that stock at 150, and so much time and attention was devoted to this DK that's kind of allowed Hero to claim a couple kills.
Exactly. So if it's possible that red team can still bring it back if they keep that strategy in mind, but blue team right now is having an overall good job of just racking up percentage, keep control of the stage, making sure that BeastModePaul can't really get too much off the menu while preventing Slushie from going crazy.
Kaboom is going to get both characters, but no kills yet, and the next menu pull not particularly effective. Has to go ahead and reset his options.
That's bad.
He's going to lose his stock for it.
Yeah, Paul dropping down there. Slushie needs to be careful on this recovery. Yeah, you're just gone,
That was so greedy. He was not at a particularly high percentage, and he took him so far off stage without throwing.
Now 4 stocks on blue team to red's 1.
Just
got to bet
him.
on RNG.
Okay, no.
Got to bet on RNG, and sometimes it's not in your favor.
Chase all the way across the stage right there. Ness trying to toss out all these projectiles. Great reversal right there on the flame slash.
Not finding anyone there, so it's unfortunate. And you got to keep an eye on that mana, because if that MP meter is 0, you don't even have a recovery. But hey, zoom. The power of zoom.
And a back.
Hey, welcome back.
Unable to intercept too, since that is a bit random as to where he's going to land. Calls out the spot dodge. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Charging that smash attack.
A 4 stock on FD for blue team.
That stage looked kind of brutal, too.
That was rough.
I mean, Slushie just had no options to get back to stage. It was time and time again blasted by Suarez and PkChris.
Ready for this? Ready for this? Pressure on the shield person is stemning it back up. I'm going to sports smash. Guess what? Hold it, and boom! Hey, bada bada. Hey, bada bada.
He called his shot, and
yeah, he pointed to the outfield and made sure that ball flew straight to the blast zone.
BeastModePaul, unfortunate call out on that habit right there. He had been doing a little bit of spot dodging, but you kind of need to as Hero. Like, you have to mix it in because there's out of shield options. Not the best.
Now this is going to be a Game 3 scenario. Winner of this match on Hollow Bastion is going to be the one to come out on top and make it to top 6 winners.
And there's that yo-yo again. Great option by PkChris to just intercept that linear recovery that BeastModePaul was trying to do. Like, that was at that point where he couldn't really do much. Now Slushie tries to up B. Yeah. Not going to work out. Aggressive option off stage. Punished hard by PkChris.
Now, okay, so you have that center platform in the middle of Hollow Bastion while still having a large stage. It gives them time to, you know, kind of maneuver around each other as teams while still having a platform to land on, to create pressure near, and land with. It gives Red Team a little bit more of what they wanted and had in that first game. But still, blue team is doing okay.
Yeah, everybody had to pause it.
Just everyone hold your breath real quick. Okay.
Trying to even use his armor, but Slushie still unable to get out of the corner.
Finally finding something, and this gives time for BeastModePaul to just find stuff on that spell menu while blue team is recovering and all stuck on the left side. Oh,
Tech
hey,
check, not going to work out.
Very good. Not quite finding the F smash on PkChris, unfortunately, but still, the fact that they already got a stock, but Suarez returning in fitting, fighting form.
Yeah, it looked like a back air drag down into that forward smash. Good combo on his end.
So come on, I saw Kamikaze in the menu and I got scared, I'll be honest. Anytime.
Like, is he man enough? Is he?
Shield break on the right side of the stage. Look at Suarez. Crit?
Crit? No.
No, not crit, but still enough to kill.
Even without the crits, those smash attacks are incredibly powerful. So yes, certainly something you have to be aware of. Slushie trying to go ahead and jump over PkChris, but this up air, the bane of his existence so far. Nair going to send him back.
Yeah, nice use of that yo-yo. More than just going to stock. Is down there going to kill up the top. Slushie still living at 152%. I like that, just getting away from that Yoshi bomb. And BeastModePaul, again, setting up in the middle here, throwing out wax like it's nobody's business.
I think he's tossed out 3 of those and hasn't managed to get a stock with any of them yet.
We need a little bit more fun in our bracket, you know?
Exactly. Double down's next month, though, man.
That's true. If you're a gambling man, that's when you're grab the hero and double down in bracket. Forward smash almost came out well empowered. That could have been big, but
I like how Slushie tried to interrupt that with with the invulnerable tilts, and he just couldn't.
Yeah.
His hit hurt box was just so big that he still got caught in the PK fire.
Just putting pressure on Suarez right now. The grab range is a little bit too tiny there to grab him. Another whack coming out. Nope, it's the side B. It's like up on board as well for BeastModePaul. Hatchet man, you crazy man.
Yeah, that might have finished the stock, but good God, is that one telegraphed?
No, Giga Tackle coming in. Pressure as well. Blue team has just been stuck in the corner for a lot of this game.
Yeah, it's been phenomenal stage control so far from the red team. Gets the up smash.
I love that, just backing up BeastModePaul with the shield instant up smash. There's more enough to take it, but there goes his stock as well. And Slushie's on his last. He needs to be careful here.
Cannot afford to be giving this one up for free this early. Hero, not a character that you typically think of when you think of characters that excel in 2v1 situations. I think Slushie has to go ahead and make some huge impact here.
It's definitely going to be a contest between who's going to die first, Suarez or Slushie. It's going to definitely pave the momentum of the match.
Goes for the back throw instead of the cargo throw. There is Slushie and gets the tilt though.
That forward tilt was amazing, catching the edge. No, but there goes Slushie. This is now a 1v1 scenario.
Just jumps, runs up.
Oh,
the kaboom! Pulled him off the stage.
No.
Not going to be enough though.
Still, he's starting to stunt on PkChris here. I'd be shook because you got a lot of percentage to get on this hero.
Kaboom, and he dropped shield. He tried to jump, and Kaboom was more than enough to take that stock.
A little bit of fun. We're having a little bit of fun here, Scabs.
Pulling out that menu for the W.
Fun in my doubles games? It might be more likely than you think.
That it is. Just the pause right there from Slushie. You know he was thinking, do I have the opportunity to get this cargo throw? But instead, the back throw paying dividends as he uses that tilt perfectly, cuts through the projectile, and claims the stock.
Excellent work on yeah, see, there goes Slushie. And the deficit is huge because now PkChris has to find a way to approach this man with all these menu options while he's near that platform to cause some confusion, and he just manages to hit him with that Kaboom and seals the deal.
I think he had to do something there because if he didn't drop shield, it may very well have shield poked. There was enough of his head and his baseball cap showing outside of that shield, and you know the size of the hitbox of Kaboom. You know that Ness probably not going to make it out of there alive.
Yeah. I believe that was Fatality and Sonido walking up behind